Hey guys, just got done teaching a couple classes. We just finished a bar yoga and it is so unbelievably gorgeous out here. We have Cass Lake behind. I'm just gonna do a little stretch out. I am feeling like I need a good little yoga sesh, so I thought I'd bring you with me. If you have a ball at home, it can be a kid's ball or a Pilates ball, I'm gonna show you a really yummy stretch that you can do. You could also roll up a towel, a couple towels, and take it down on your lower back. Just kind of feel as that ball presses into your sacrum, your lower back. You can even use yoga blocks behind you if you wanted, but I'm going to just sink into this ball. Oh, it's like a decompression on my spine. Make sure it's on your lower back and kind of adjust it. As you can see, a yoga block here could rest on my head. I could put a yoga block on the top of my spine if I wanted to. You can play with yoga blocks here. Just for the sake of today's video, just showing you this stretch through your hips, your belly, your lower back. Just sinking in. Inhaling and exhaling, letting go of whatever's going on. Titles, anywhere you have to be, agendas, to-do lists. We're going to acknowledge those and then we're just going to breathe them out. Couple more breaths. Good. Bringing those feet in, bending the knees, taking that ball out, dropping the hips back down, and taking that ball, meeting in a child's pose with the ball today. Big toes kiss, knees come as wide as your mat. You're gonna place that ball right on your chest. Make little cupcake positionings with your hand as you just walk the fingers out. Placing that forehead on the mat with the ball on your chest. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, just leaving that ball exactly where it is, stacking those wrists directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips, cat-cows, round when you exhale. Inhale as the chin comes forward, the tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, make a C curve with your spine. Inhale, bring it forward. And then I heard another yogi talk about trying to scrape the insides of a peanut butter jar with our hips. Just think about taking those hips in little circles, like you're trying to get the last little bit of peanut butter out of that jar. Sweeping circles back behind. And you can even roll your spine here. Feels really good. Letting any tension go. Good. Planting both hands, curl the feet under for our first down dog. Hips go back, gaze between the legs, heart shines towards the thighs. Walk your dog out a little bit, just pedaling those heels. Good, right leg lifts behind, three-legged dog. And then bring that knee to nose. Hover for just a minute, feel that belly. And then bring that right foot out, planting that right knee, slide the left foot back. Oh no, my ball. Good. Coming into pigeon. Sorry, I lost my ball. There we go. Now I have a wet Pilates ball. Okay, so we're meeting in pigeon here. So my right knee is bent, my left foot slides back, and I was gonna use that ball here for a forehead rest. So again, could be a towel, a yoga block would even work here. My right knee is bent, my left foot is back, and I'm just resting my head right on that ball. Forearms, elbows bent. Good, just a couple more breaths in that pigeon. And then planting those hands, taking that right knee, unwind very carefully, back to down dog. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me this time. From down dog, that left leg lifts. Knee to nose, hold, and then come into pigeon on the other side. So your left knee is bent, your right leg slides back. Toes are on the mat or the ground, and then using that ball for a little head rest. Couple more breaths. Unwinding out of that pigeon. This time meeting me in wide-legged forward fold. Using that ball to just gently roll forward. Rolling that ball back. Place your hands behind so that your hands are pointed away from your body. And just kind of slide your booty forward just a little bit, lifting up, gaze goes forward, head comes back. Slide it back down. We're gonna walk those hands out one more time. Take that ball with us. Roll it down, keep the legs wide. Roll that ball back. This time those hands come behind us and they face towards our body. As that gaze goes up towards the sky, head comes back. And lowering on down, meeting me in butterfly. Bottoms of our feet kiss. And just place that ball wherever. Good. So those feet are out in front of us. Roll the shoulders back. Feel a nice straight spine here. Thinking about our breath here for the next 5 rounds or so. Inhale through the nose and out through the nose. Let that breath calm you, wash over you. taking that left foot slightly out, take that right foot up on the ball. Just kind of give it a little landing spot. And now straighten that left leg. So you've got your right foot on the ball, that left leg is straight. So your right knee is just kind of slightly elevated. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold over. And notice how you feel that stretch in the right part of your back, your right hip, and then kind of under the hip. The ball allows that little rotation as you come forward. And if anything ever doesn't feel right to you, you can modify. Take the ball out, tuck that foot inside the leg, inhale, arms rise, and then forward fold. By doing that, the stretch is gonna switch over to the left hamstring. Depending on what you do, the stretch is gonna kind of move. So just play with it. Never be afraid to play in yoga. Just make sure you're never forcing or hurting anything, and that you are mindful of your breath being in line with your body and never forcing, always flowing. So it's a really nice back stretch. If you have a ball or a yoga block or a towel at home, I encourage you to try it for sure. Bring that left foot in. The right foot comes out this time, and place the left ankle on top of that ball. Right leg comes out. So the left knee is bent, the right leg is forward, and that left ankle is just resting on the ball. Inhale, arms rise, and you're gonna notice one side's a little maybe stiffer than the other. That's okay. So I feel this stretch in my lower back. I feel it in my hips. It's taken the stretch a little bit out of the right hamstring because the ball is there. And again, like I said, we can play. Take the ball out, roll it aside for a minute, and see how you feel that stretch. Good, I'm gonna put it back because I liked it. If you don't like it, that's okay. You do you. Beautiful, coming on up, my loves. Making our way to our back. That ball's gonna go between our knees this time. Good, so squeeze that ball with your knees. Head, neck, shoulders all rest on the mat. Feet are pointed forward. Good, feet are flat, palms are down. Now, come up onto the balls of your feet as you squeeze that ball. So there's a little engagement here. It's become more yang. Pressing the knees into the ball, you're gonna feel those inner thighs engage. So it's half bridge pose with that ball. And then lower down. Good. Drop your heels, drop your feet, let everything come undone here. And roll that ball to the side. Now try it without the ball. Hands plant. Come up onto the balls of our feet, lift up. And this time, interlace our fingers behind so our shoulders kind of slide under, keeping those knees drawing in towards each other, thighs drawing in towards each other, and just notice the difference. And lowering down, giving those knees a squeeze, a little rock for a decompression of the lower back, the spine. Taking those feet up towards the sky, roll the ankles. Elevating those feet above the heart has a lot of benefits. Taking that work off the heart here, right? Our heart doesn't have to pump our blood to our legs, and it can focus on other parts of our body. Good, and now just drop the right down. Keep the left leg straight and lifted. Right heel to the ground. Roll the ankle. And switch sides. We're gonna do this a few times. Head, neck, and shoulders stay on the ground, guys. You're breathing. You're inhaling and exhaling as you carefully stretch and drop. Good. Both feet come up to the sky. Rotate the ankles and then carefully start to lift up, planting your hands on your lower back, maybe drawing some little shapes with your legs. And knees come to forehead if it's available, legs all the way over the head. Don't forget your breath. Slowly, carefully rolling all the way down. Oh, I have little geese friend visiting me. Cuties. All right, coming down on our bellies. Oh man, that's so good. Let that ball roll aside. Hands come next to the chest. Lift the heart forward. Toes are on the mat. Up dog or cobra. Lowering all the way down. Left cheek on your face is gonna come to the mat, and that right knee is gonna slide up. So my right knee is lifted, my left cheek is on the mat, my left arm is behind me, and that right arm can just rest next to my face. I could totally take a nap right now. So good. Finding something to be grateful for every single day. That right cheek rests. That left knee comes up. That right arm comes behind. Right cheek resting, right arm behind, left knee bent. Left hand just planted next to the face. Bringing both feet back down, pressing ourselves up, ending in child's pose today. Toes kiss behind, knees come as wide as the mat. And this time you can rest your forehead or your chest on the ball or just not use it at all. Good job, you guys. It would be a great practice to start your day or end your day with. Namaste.